dandelions! What is up and happy new year! I'm LuuluSoul and today I wanted to talk to you about art goals in the new year. But Lulu, you must be thinking, 2023 started days ago. Why are you uploading this video now? First off, I'll tell you, goals aren't a one and done thing. Time is a construct and none of us have enough of it. So while yes, it is a list of plans for 2023, I'm not starting this specifically for 2023, aka life happened and time got away from me, and I really totally meant to make this video like last week and it didn't happen, so I'm making it now. I'm not going to let the fact that I didn't start right on New Year's Day stop me, you know? Yeah. And the whole point is, if I falter and lose a few days, that's fine. The goal is the completion. It's not completion in 2023, if that makes any sense. Okay, that out of the way. What are these mysterious plans? Well, hold tight and I'll tell you. I have a list of goals that I want to complete theoretically within the next year. Hopefully, we'll see where I've gotten and how far I've gotten by the end of 2023, but that doesn't mean I will stop the goals if I haven't gotten there. I have a rough setup of 4 different goals that I wanted to talk to you guys about, so just, come on, let me just, give me a second. Here, you humans read from like right to left, right? Left to right, something like that. But we're gonna come down here just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, the first and ultimate goal here, right, is to improve my art. I want to get better at my drawing in general, I want to improve my illustration, and I want to make videos that are more engaging for you guys. And to do that, I have accepted a challenge. That's right, it is another YouTuber challenge. But this time, instead of me creating the challenge up in my own brain out of a YouTube video that someone else made, I decided to follow the advice of an art YouTuber named Marc Brunet. I am sorry if I have mispronounced his name. He is wonderful. I love his content, and he is claiming that if you follow his yearly schedule, your art is going to drastically improve. Now, I will say that it looks like this scheduling idea is geared towards people who are brand new to art or are just starting around in art. And well, I've been making art for several years now, aka most of my life. However, I would call myself maybe a medium skilled artist, maybe at that, right? So I am going to take his art school challenge. He has created a whole video on it. And part of what we're going to be doing this year is I'm going to be keeping track of my progress in the art school. It's going to be my #1 goal, improve my art. Now, I may also be taking some illustration classes because there is another website, the Society of Visual Learning, by the dude who did, oh, it's not just one dude, it's 3 dudes, but Jake Parker, who started the Inktober craze, him alongside Will Terry, and one other person whose name escapes me. I'll edit it in here. But they came together and they created the School of Visual Learning. And it's kind of like Skillshare, but specifically for people who want to improve their illustration. It does have a monthly cost. It's actually less expensive than Skillshare, probably because of the focus. And it's full of a lot of really cool things. I've taken some of their courses before, so I may be taking them again, but yes, that might be a later in the year focus, but that is a focus I plan on doing. So I'm adding it to goal #1 to improve my art. Goal #2, which comes hand in hand with improving my art, is improve my YouTube content. I mean, you guys, I know I already make wicked awesome videos. That's why you're watching, by the way. If you are still watching, thank you. I appreciate you. You're awesome. However, the one facial expression, that's a lot. Like, it's really hard to convince you guys that I'm totally not a spirit fox and I'm totally human, right? Right? Okay, so more facial expressions. I want to be more expressive when I'm talking to you guys. The best thing to do that is to, well, create more facial expressions. I also want to have a better structure for my YouTube videos. So instead of just randomly flying off the cuff, I want to actually have like categories and consistency. Consistency. Which means, script writing. I'm not excited about it. I don't like script writing. I did write a script for this video, so hey, tell me if it's better than previous videos where there has not been a script. Yeah. Now, within the same goal, I have it down here as goal number 3 because it's broken down even further. But while I'm improving my YouTube content, I am going to be improving my YouTube video types. First of all, I want to bring back anime reviews. I really love doing them. I've got one in the works right now revolving around Chainsaw Man, and that should be up at some point in the near future. So I want to be doing more of those. I do a podcast with my friends every week on a different channel, and I guess that's just not enough for me. I want to give more of my personal opinions. I want you to hear me more. See, a new expression would have been perfect there. Maniacal laughter. Need to jot that down for the future. Another thing I want to add in is something that technically this video would fall under the category of, and that is chit chat check-ins. These are going to be the videos where I talk a little bit about what's going on with my life, and I give you guys updates on how I've been going with my art school. These will probably be the most common videos. I'm going to try and get these out at least once a week, if nothing else. So there'll be some weeks where you may see more than one video from me, but hopefully, theoretically, this will help me stick to at least one video per week schedule. Now, the third video type that I want to do, I've talked about it a little bit before. I don't remember if that information ever actually got to a video or not. But I'm writing a children's book. It is going to be called Poor Little Joy, and it revolves around a mixture of adventures that I and my mom had when we were both children. Stories that people have told about her. Sometimes it'll be mixed in with stories I've experienced myself when I was a child, things like that. And I am going to be illustrating and narrating this children's book, and I will be releasing it in the format of YouTube videos. So each little chapter or little miniature story is going to get its own video. These are going to admittedly take probably the longest time, and they will be the least often released. But I do want to do it. It's a big goal. It means a lot to me, and I'm really hoping that I can get that off the ground this year. Now, you guys, oh yeah, I'm not done. Goal number 4 is another really big project, but I'm determined, and that is getting my webtoon off the ground. I want to actually start writing pumpkin and spice. I don't know if it's going to be the full-blown out story that I had originally intended, but I would like to start releasing more snippets of the day-to-day lives of the characters in the Pumpkin and Spice universe. This is going to usually be what comes of, like, if I want to do a TikTok art challenge, I want to try to do that with my Pumpkin and Spice characters. I want to maybe set up some meetings with them, finish my character sheets. I don't have a concrete idea planned for it, but I want to get it off the ground because I have been talking about Pumpkin and Spice for literally years at this point. It's time, guys. It's time. Okay, so those are my 4 goals. And it's a lot. But, I've kind of already mentioned this a little bit, but I'm hoping that they kind of tie into one another to help create overall growth for me, both as an artist and as a content creator. Like I mentioned, the art school challenges will be a series of chit-chat check-in videos. The illustration courses, if I take them, will help with the overall growth and creation of Poor Little Joy and Pumpkin and Spice. And obviously, improving my YouTube content with extra flair will make it all the more fun to create more and enjoyable work to watch. But how do I plan on doing all of this? Like I mentioned, that's a lot. Okay, hold on, let me tell you. So remember way back where I mentioned there was a YouTuber and he had this whole, yearly thing that he's going, well, he's broken that down into months. But another thing that he also has is a weekly art schedule. And I will post the link in the description below. I'm not going to go into too much detail about what these pertain because I kind of want you to go and check them out yourself. But he has a weekly schedule, 2 different kinds. One if you're busy and one if you have the ability to focus on art full time. And I am going to be taking those 2 weekly schedules along with the monthly schedule. And I'm going to be creating my own using a Mod Podge of the 2 and fitting it into how my day-to-day life works. I am a parent, I have a small child, I have a family. So things need to happen during the day. And I'm not always going to have time or the ability to put in the full 8 hours that I would like. But I am going to try. And so I want to create a sustainable schedule that fits my needs. I saw something the other day. It was a quote that's like, "Don't chase after your dreams. Humans are patient predators. Calmly stalk them until they get tired and lay down." I like that. I like that a lot. I haven't solidified yet exactly what this schedule is going to look like, and when I do, you'll get an update video, another chit-chat check-in, so to speak. The general idea, though, will, be able to use each weekday, Monday through Friday, as a focus for a different goal. And since I obviously don't have 5 goals, and some of these goals overlap kind of things, some days are going to be repetitions of others, and I am okay with that. What's most important in all this is having a structured space in which I can grow. I want to create content that you guys, the viewers, are going to enjoy consuming. I'm not here to do the grind to 1,000 viewers, to 1,000 followers. I'm not here to try and make, the most popular content, mostly because I don't know how. If I'm going to be honest, I don't know how. I don't know how to do it. My brain just doesn't work that way. But what I want to do is I want to create something that you'll enjoy, that'll bring you entertainment, that'll bring you education. Maybe it's, following along with me on my art journey. Maybe it's you like the sound of my voice. Maybe I'm your second monitor while you clean your house. I don't know. But I do know that whatever I create, I want it to be something worthwhile. At least to whoever decides to watch my content. Anyway, dandelions, as usual, this is not a very long video. Maybe they will get longer in the future, but it's what I've got today. And this is what I have for my plans. They are very loosely thought out, as is my nature, but that's what the next year in my art is going to look like. If you plan on growing along with me, and I really, really hope you do, throw down some comments regarding your own art goals. Remember to breathe. Remember to occasionally touch some grass if you have it available to you, and focus on yourself. This is LuuluSoul, signing off. Okay, bye.